Hello, witchlings. How are you today? It is Wednesday. Hump day. Okay, so we shall start off with our candle now. I'm going to preface this with, I have not watched professional wrestling in a while. I'll be honest. However, I caught the news yesterday that Ole Anderson, one of the original Four Horsemen, Ric Flair, that's how Ric Flair got his start, passed away. I'm actually kind of bummed about that one. They were heels, so, they were the bad guys, but everything I saw of Ole says that he was a stand-up, decent guy. And so I will happily light my candle for him to light his way across the river Styx, through the Vale, however you see it, see his passing. May his memory be a blessing. And I also kind of see a little bit of irony in the fact that he passed away on the same day, just, many years later, as Leonard Nimoy. Rest well, Mr. Spock. May both of their memories be a blessing. Jewish thing, by the way. Did you know that it's a Christian thing to say rest in peace and a Jewish thing to say may their memory be a blessing? I did not until very recently. And I actually, personally, prefer the may their memory be a blessing. Just me. So, let us begin. Our first card. We have the Ten of Sea reversed. The devotion found in the cat family is as deep as the sea. Its expression may ebb and flow because, well, we are creatures who live passionately and emotionally. But surmounting any petty discord is absolute commitment to each other, no matter what. That is what it means to have a clan. And it begins within the sheltering embrace of family love. The cat's advice. Too much togetherness can create irritability or strife in even the closest families. You may be feeling crowded now and need some space to refresh your appreciation for your loved ones. If you are in a bonded partnership and have offspring, you may benefit from spending some time alone with your mate. Yup, definitely. The floating cat corresponds with the hanged man in a more traditional deck. This cat has achieved true freedom of spirit and the perfect peace of detachment, so much that she has detached from gravity itself and floats dreamily along the sacred morning glories of illumination. Visions with deep meaning come to those who are able to surrender what they think they know and open to what is as yet unknown. By changing perspective and looking at the world from a different point of view, greater understanding is achieved. Is the cat dreaming? Who can tell? What matters is that upon returning her paws to the earth, that new point of view will still remain. the sense that anything is possible if she believes. The cat's advice? Let go of your preconceived ideas of what is possible. Turning established ideas upside down allows creative brilliance to flow through in an effortless way. Morning glories are a symbol of mind expansion, and like the cat, all you need is a willingness to be amazed. When you release your attachment to gravity, what is left is levity. Lighten up and expand into infinite possibility. Our next card has popped up for us in multiple readings in the last couple of weeks, and it is the Seven of Sky reversed. With a whoosh of red-flashed wings, a flock of blackbirds explodes into the air, startling a sky cat and distracting her from her prey. While her attention is diverted, a sly clanmate slinks in and steals her mouse. Now it remains to be seen if he gets away with it, or if the injured party will turn in time to fight for what is rightfully hers. The cat's advice? If you have engaged in questionable or unethical behavior, set the situation right now, whether you've been caught red-handed or not. Make apologies and reparations as needed, and if the behavior has been going on for a while instead of being a one-off, you better know it's going to take some time to regain that trust. You done fucked around and it's time to find out. So, our oracle cards. To go along with a smidge bit of too much togetherness and maybe needing a mini vacation, there are some other priorities going on right now. Pretty typical. I'm betting you're a mom. And for those of us who are letting go of our preconceived ideas of what is possible, it's all an act. Are we acting and pretending to be an enlightened person? Ooh, I have an idea there. And then, for those of us who have fucked around and it's time to find out, it still hurts. That's why it's taking time to regain that trust. Because while, yes, you apologize for hurting those feelings and you're trying to make amends, it takes time. Next, we have our rune. And our rune is Rado inverted. So, the divinity is Nerthus, the goddess, mother of the family. You're going to be shocked when I tell you what the letter is. Oh, it's R. I'm a pirate. The symbol is the wheel, the element is air, the tree is oak, and the plant is the mugwort. The stone is the chrysoprase, color is bright red, and the animal is the hawk. So, things are not going to go according to plan. You are probably going to buy something unwisely or find your plans upset. Personal plans, not going to go well, and you could have some unexpected visitors or other such disruptions. Journeys may well have to be aborted, and you could find that you lack imagination. I'm sorry. Be particularly attentive to personal relationships. At this time, reconciliations are not forthcoming. In fact, any pressure at this time could see a fracturing of said relationship. The negatives in your life will actually be opportunities being redirected. Union and reunion being the final destinations. In relationships, an inverted rado rune could indicate that your relationship is in danger. It can be an uneasy time for your couple with frequent quarrels and disagreements. You need to thoroughly analyze your relationships to find the root cause of all the pitfalls and troubles. There are a few possible scenarios. Perhaps one of you takes reckless actions. Another possibility is a lack of patience and mutual understanding. Don't give up. With some effort from both of you, your relationship is going to thrive again. So there's good news. In work, this rune, inverted, should be interpreted as an undesirable, unsuccessful business trip fraught with problems and unexpected auditing. It can mean that seemingly reliable plans are going to be upset, negotiations are probably going to fail, and no deals are going to be concluded. In general, if this rune fell out in a career position, then it is advisable to take this as advice to postpone the deal that you were working on. So, key takeaways. Crisis, rigidity, stasis, injustice, irrationality, disruption, dislocation, demotion, and delusion, stagnation, travel delays, postponements, a lack of progress, and opposition. Oof. All in all, not a pleasant rune. Moving on. We have our goddess. We have Oya today, goddess of expression. She is Yoruban, and her mythology. Clank. Goddess of the storms and winds, Oya is a powerful sorceress who controls the Niger River in Nigeria. She's married to the thunder god Shango, and she sends winds to warn people about the arrival of her husband. Oya is also a shape-shifting goddess. She has appeared as an antelope or a water buffalo to join the mortal realm. Then she sheds this skin to appear as a mortal woman as she shops the marketplaces. A strong overseer of justice, Oya knocks any misuse of power to its knees. Can we introduce her to the fascist Cheeto by any chance? Oya is a bringer of sudden change. She is also a goddess of rebirth, bringing those who worship her from darkness to light. As a guardian of women, she ushers the dead across the veil and guards the cemeteries. She can also call forth death or delay its arrival when people are at the end of their lives. Her association with the darkness and her tempestuous nature make her a powerful goddess of magic. Maroon and copper are her favorite colors. She's often depicted wearing a copper headdress and bracelets, while her followers wear maroon beads to invoke her blessings. Call on Oya when you need the strength to speak your truth. Just as she controls the winds of nature, she also controls the wind of our breath. Goddess of the storms and winds, Oya is urging you to use your own powerful wind to lift up your voice. Speak now and speak up. There are so many things going on in our world right now that we need to speak up about, that I love the fact that Oya decided to be our goddess today. I'm not going on a political or a religious rant, though, so we're going to be good. Today's Namaste card is slightly Shakespearean. It says to be and just to be. Be grateful for being. Just being alive and well is oftentimes overlooked. You are here and you matter. I'm going to say that one again. You are here and you matter. Okay? And I am glad you are here. Give yourself this grace. You don't have to accomplish anything or become something. I'm going to repeat that. You don't have to accomplish anything or become something to be worthy. Just simply existing is enough. Just be who you are right now and thank yourself for that. Be who you are in the moment and celebrate. Gratefulness helps us maintain a positive state of mind, and a positive state of mind helps to reduce stress. And finally, we have our self-compassion. Our self-compassion act says it's nothing personal. When was the last time someone got under your skin? Can you think of 3 reasons they may have acted the way they did that had absolutely nothing to do with you? 90% of the time when someone annoys the fuck out of me, if I take the time to step back, take a breath, and think about it, I can realize that more often than not, their behavior really does have absolutely nothing to do with me and everything to do with them and their mood or their thoughts in that moment. And they're just taking it out on me. And sometimes when I'm able to take that step back and take that breath, it really does help. And today's Mr. Rogers. The great poet Rainier Maria Rilke wrote, "Be patient towards all that is unsolved in your heart and learn to love the questions themselves." You know, that actually goes along with our self-compassion, because if you can learn to love those unsolved questions, it might help you not be so grr towards other people in your life. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow we have the podcast, which will be live. Friday we have guided meditation, which I will be doing live. I'm not passing that opportunity up. I love doing that. And then I don't know if I'm doing yoga Saturday. I'm going to hopefully try chair yoga again. That's my hope. So we'll see how things go. I hope all of you have a fantabulous, wonderful, magical, blessed day. Spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. And as our dear friend Will Wheaton says while he is on the Star Trek cruise, did you know there is a Star Trek cruise? I did not know there was a Star Trek cruise. As Will Wheaton says, don't be a dick. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.